Welcome to another episode of High Proof Ashes. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jason JB Smoke, and over to my right, of course.
I know what it is, man. Duran, no cool nickname. Back at it.
Yeah,
Time
man,
to burn.
time to burn. Speaking of time to burn, I'm actually going to be replacing the sign above your head and the sign above my head very soon.
Okay.
So the wife is going to be making me a larger sign. She made me one. It's over there,
Okay.
but it's not big enough.
Got you.
Um, and then she also bought me a hand painted painting of Joe Burrow after the national championship of him smoking a cigar. So that's right there.
Got it.
So I'm gonna put those two things, up here
Okay.
and
I get
kind
it.
of
I get it.
upgrade the wall space there.
That makes sense.
But having a home lounge is great, but you got to keep it kind of fresh, right? You don't want it to just stagnate. So
I wouldn't know.
change a little bit here, change a little bit there, that sort of thing. But anyway, hopefully you guys will see that soon.
Like it.
So for our smokes, our smoke and our spirit, we've got a little bit of, kind of return, and something new that
Something old and something new.
I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
So for the smoke, I kind of thought, we've been at this for a while, and maybe we should go back to something that we did back in the beginning.
Yeah.
And so this is, I think, our fourth or fifth episode we did this cigar. And
Okay.
it's been over 2 years since we've put this cigar back on the podcast.
That's crazy.
So May of 23, we did this cigar on the podcast.
Okay.
And so we're going to do it again now that it's been a couple years and see what we think about it.
I've definitely had it since then.
Me too. Me
Um,
too.
So, and I think it's a great starter stick.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we'll have any issues with it.
I don't think so either. But we have the Espinosa Crema.
Yeah.
The Espinosa Crema by Espinosa. And this is the Toro size.
Which
And
means I'm gonna blow through
I
it.
mean the Robusto size. Sorry. Yeah, he's thinking he's gonna blow through it. This is a really good beginners type cigar. For someone who wants to transition from maybe flavored to traditional, or someone who's just starting out period, or an experienced smoker starting out the night. This is a very versatile cigar, and it's also pretty affordable. I mean, I think at retail these things are like $8 or something, $10.
That sounds about right.
Something like that. They're probably at $10 now, to be honest with you. With everything going up. But you can tell, like, it's got the little silver ribbon there on the foot. But yeah, if you haven't had this cigar, I mean, this is definitely one that you should try.
Yeah.
And then for our spirit for the day, I'm actually surprised that we haven't done this on the podcast yet. But checking the list, we have not. So we've got the I guess it's Buffalo Trace, right, or Sazerac, Elmer T. Lee.
Yeah.
So this tends to be a pretty highly allocated bottle. I want to say it SRPs for like $60,
That sounds about right.
but you tend to see it out there on the shelf or on secondaries for what, about 120 to 150, maybe more.
I've seen people spend more than that on it.
Okay.
Um,
And I bought this sort of unwillingly, right? I was picked last in a lottery, and this was
and it was the only
basically
thing left.
it was basically the only thing that was left, right? So I went ahead and got it. I'd never had it before, to be totally honest. And I got it. I tried it at some point, and I was completely underwhelmed. But I had it after several pours and cigars.
Yeah, no, you got to start. You got to open up the night with that.
All that kind of stuff, right?
You got to open up the night with that.
And then another night, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this on a clean palate before I have anything. And I actually enjoyed it.
No, it's a decent pour if you open up. So here's the problem, guys. We drink high proof bourbon.
Right.
So almost always we're above 100 proof. Probably more likely to be above 110 proof,
Yeah.
right? I would say 85% of the bottles that I own in my personal collection come in above 110 proof. So coming down to something that's 90 proof after you've been drinking all day or all night, or even if you only had 3 or 4 pours, your tongue and palate is just not.
It just quickly gets overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's not gonna
And
adjust to a 90 proof. Like,
yeah, something like this, you're just not going to be able to appreciate. I think is what it really boils down to. So, let's. Neither one of us have smoked yet. See, like the aroma is
the cherry is medium.
like it's appealing. After having it that second time on a clean palate, I was like, okay, now I see why people kind of, go looking for this.
I still don't get that. Right? It's expensive
But
for
if
a
you
90
don't,
proof bottle.
if you don't smoke, and 90 proof is as high as you go, and you can get it for SRP, this is a pretty decent pour.
Okay. I feel the same way about this as I feel about Blanton's.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely fair enough.
That's just where it falls for me. Like, it's overpriced. It's a very good bottle, but for the price point, you're buying prestige with this bottle.
Absolutely, same thing with Blanton's.
Right. That's all this is, man. Like, you could go to the store right now and buy 4, 5, 6, 7 $40 bottles. That's probably just as good as that.
I mean, there's no reason to drink this by yourself.
No.
Just being completely honest with you guys, there's no reason to drink this bottle by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bottle you pull out with the fellas because of the prestige.
Yeah.
And I got no problem with that. You want to pull that bottle out? Like, that's not an easy bottle to get.
Nah, this is you flossing a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. You flossing a little bit,
a little
right?
bit,
like
right?
You stunting.
A little bit.
Like, you pull that bottle out.
This ain't Turkey 101. This is Elmer T. Lee.
Yeah, this is real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that's why you get this bottle, and that's when you pull it out.
Pretty much. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like, it ain't a big deal. I can afford to buy the bottle. It's just a matter of, like, there are just other things I'd rather drink.
So I'm not on my be hard on the spirit day today.
No, you're chilling, but
yeah,
I'm just being honest, man. Like, I'm just giving my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those bottles. Don't get it twisted. It's a good bottle. I'm not saying it's not a good bottle. I'm just saying, if you're going out buying this because,
it's such a great bottle.
You're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, it's not.
Because you could buy some other stuff
that's just on the shelf.
That's just there.
Yeah.
It costs less money.
Yeah.
And you'll be just as happy, if not more pleased.
Evan Williams Single Barrel.
No bullshit.
On the shelf, $35.
On the shelf, 9 out of 10
Same
times.
Proof.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can think
great ass bottle. I got it right. I got it in my cabinet. It's great.
I mean, I'm looking at one right now, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's right there. Like, I primed with it.
Yeah, I know.
You get what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just,
and it was just on the shelf for $40.
Bro,
so I get it,
dog.
So here's what I'm gonna say.
Old Bardstown.
Like, yeah, right.
Old Bardstown.
I don't actually know what mash bill this is.
If we're just talking purely,
I don't know that it matters.
Flavor, right, and price,
right,
availability.
Yes.
All right. Before we go too far, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so that you get notifications when we drop new content.
Now that we've dogged the bottle.
Yeah. Well, we said we were going to do this earlier.
Yeah, this is
right.
True.
Listen, we need y'all to subscribe.
We do.
Okay.
And we appreciate everyone who has.
Please, so subscribe, send this to your friends, all that good stuff. I'm being a little hard on this one. It's not personal. It's just
there's
better things.
I understand the harshness. First time I had it, I was like, why? Why do people love this bottle? So you pretty much can't have it. You have to drink it with your palate unadulterated. So if you've got anything,
or you just have to be a low proof person.
Or if you've smoked cigars or cigarettes or vape or anything like that, I mean, you're just not going to taste as much of it as you would if you just have it on a clean palate. So I don't know how many people out there or whatever, right? If you're buying it because it's a Buffalo Trace product, you do you, but we're here just telling you there's much better stuff out there that's readily available that is way cheaper than this.
Now,
so
the caveat to that is, If you're building a collection and you can afford to have this bottle, it's a flex.
Like when I bought it, I was like, okay, Elmer T. Whatever. Like I wasn't happy, like. But after I had it that second time, I was like, okay, I don't so much mind
this whole asshole right here. That same day, he got a William LaRue Weller. Like,
why I gotta be
flexing? Like,
why I gotta be last in one? Why I gotta be last in one and first in the other one? That's what's up with that? I'm complaining, but I'm really not, because there wasn't anything great in that first one. Not really. Like the good stuff was in the real lottery, So it's me just it's more me talking shit. But oh man, this cigar's pretty good.
It's stronger than I remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah, it's a starter stick, but it's definitely more. Now, again, I haven't smoked in 2 days, which is.
I mean, so this is the La Zona. This is out of that little like subculture that they've got.
Yeah.
And so while this might be the lightest offering they have, it's still a La Zona, and so it kind of tingles the lips a little bit, right? I wonder if that's the nicotine or something.
Pause. I was gonna let it ride.
That wasn't when you needed to pause. That wasn't that bad.
It tingles the lips a little bit. Like.
All right, fine.
I was gonna let you slide on that one too, bro. Like I was gonna let it roll, but damn. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know why I don't smoke these more.
Man, I buy these, by like the 10-pack. When I can get them for a good price. There's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 lighter cigars that I keep in regular rotation to start my night out. If I know I'm going to have 3 cigars, I'll start with one of these, and then I'll go medium, and then I'll go full.
See, it's so rare that outside of a Whiskey Wednesday,
sure,
that I'm going to sit and smoke 3 cigars.
It's not that often, but when it does happen, I want to have some range in the palate, and so that's when I say I have 3, 4, 5 different ones like this, that I can grab to start with. Maybe it's a Saturday.
That makes sense.
I mean, shoot, by the time this episode airs, I'm sure college football, well, probably both, will be in full swing of both seasons.
Yeah, probably.
And so for me, that's a full day thing. So I'm starting watching football at noon, until midnight.
Yeah.
You can't start pretty high up on the spectrum.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I am curious though. So we picked this pairing specifically to see.
It's not bad.
If this bourbon would be able to hold up to this lighter cigar.
It does.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I think it.
Hell, it might.
It's not my favorite pairing, but it's pretty good.
It might make it a little bit better, but maybe not. I get a little bit more pop on the palate. I don't know if that's. You get that?
It's still the same for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So we're getting really close to Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we this may end up airing after Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Who knows? We got a pretty sizable backlog, but yeah, I'm actually really super excited about it. Like, I'm not even worried that we don't have VIP tickets and can't go through the lines, and get the crazy special stuff. I
wish I was able to do it, because I think this is an opportunity. I know a lot of people get really crazy bottles.
They do
during this,
but I think back to like Barn Smoker. The first Barn Smoker I went to, I just got normal GA tickets.
No, yeah, no, I think we definitely needed to experience it like that first.
Yeah, like you kind of get, you dip your toes in the water, basically, right? Like we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into, right? So, like we're gonna go and have the GA experience, and do whatever that is.
Yeah.
And get whatever bottles we can get, and you and I have talked about this throughout the year, that this year we're trying to like calm things down. So the fact that we don't have VIP tickets, not only was it cheaper to buy the GA tickets, but now we won't have the opportunity to buy these crazy expensive ass bottles either. So
listen, there are some things I definitely wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Okay. But yeah, I totally agree.
Do we have any idea about like what's gonna be there? Like, have they released anything?
No, I mean, the list said like 150 distilleries or something like that. Like, I mean, it's literally crazy, bro. So, man. We luckily we'll know several people that are there that are VIPs, all that type stuff. So, we'll probably be able to find out some cool shit. Like, go hang out in, after hours or some cool little spots, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, man, I'm expecting it to be a fun time.
Yeah.
We got an Airbnb. It wouldn't surprise me if some folks come back with us, and we got a huge ass screened in porch. People hang out, and we smoke cigars outside. I already got the okay from the
I love it. Or whatever. I love it.
I reached out to him before I even booked it.
No, that was a big deal. Like, hey, can we smoke here?
Right? I specifically asked, can we smoke cigars outside?
Yeah.
And they were like, absolutely. So I was like, all right, booking right now. So, but
did you book me a twin bed?
No, I think they're queens.
Okay, just making sure, man.
You're by yourself. You need more than a twin bed.
Yeah.
I don't know that these places do. I don't think many of those places do anything smaller than a queen. Maybe if you do like
you start getting into the ones with like 3-4 bedrooms, stuff like that. Like, they do
bunk beds and shit, right? Yeah. Man, what I couldn't find was ones with like 2 full baths that weren't like 6 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? This one's 1.5.
Yeah, that works.
So at least we got somebody's in one doing whatever they're doing. You
can go to the
piss. Yeah. You can go to this other. At least you got that. But I'm really excited because I've never done any kind of bourbon festival thing other than what we have here, the Bacon and Barrel, which was
lame.
Yeah.
I mean, call it what it is. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't go.
And I've been twice just to make sure. And we went the second time, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, we're not.
Yeah, no, there's a reason why.
There was maybe 2 or 3 that were worth going for, but there were so many people. We were crammed in that place like sardines. It was ridiculous. And most people that were there, they didn't care about what they were drinking. They just wanted to drink.
Right.
And it was just terrible. It was just terrible. So I'm really excited to be able, to be going to something like this where we've got, 120 freaking distilleries, and I don't know how exactly it works. Is it, do you get tickets as far as like you can only drink so much, or is it just drink whatever you want?
Oh, I don't know, man. I didn't check on the.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, we probably should have read some of the because I definitely did not.
I don't think it matters. I mean, I think that you even if it's a ticket type thing where they limit how much you can drink, it's probably more than enough.
Oh, I know.
And then people have bottles out there because they bought bottles.
Yeah, and
people are cracking bottles.
Are you even a bourbon enthusiast if you don't bring bottles?
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, so that's a great question. I wonder, can you bring bottles with you to the festival? Not that you would need to, but can you? I don't know.
I don't know. We have friends that we can ask these things.
Right. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing of you buy the GA ticket and you go in there and you find all this crap out. Right now, like he says, we have friends that have been going for years, so we can just reach out to them. I think that's a pretty good question. Can you bring bottles? But do you want to? Like, you're gonna bring a backpack and bring bottles?
I mean, I'm not. So if we were to do something like that, like I'm bringing a 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Like.
See, but I was planning on just bringing that Drew Estate shoulder bag,
Okay.
and putting
the crossbody.
yeah, and bringing like a 3 finger, cigar holder.
Okay.
And then maybe grab a loose one just to carry in.
Did you?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that,
you didn't go to Four Roses. I have a set that has like 4 of the little jewel things in it that I can carry bourbon in.
See, I mean, I've got plenty of jewels. I can bring jewels with me, wrap them in a towel, whatever. That's a great idea.
So, I mean, we could always change those out
idea.
days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
we
a
can
great
bring
idea.
fucking.
I'm bringing a box of jewels with me.
We can bring flasks.
Yeah, but a box of jewels is perfect because you can. It's only 4 ounces.
Yeah.
You put a piece of tape on it to say what it is.
Yeah.
And that's a great idea, man. I like that. I like that idea. And then maybe bring some empties.
So now, you can take some.
Right.
So you can take some samples
in case somebody wants to, share some samples, right?
Because there's gonna be some hitters out there, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I know you're not into like Instagram as much as I am, but like,
I'm not.
From what I understand, Bruzel's gonna be there.
Right. I'm sure all the big guys are gonna be out there.
Like, the Monsters are supposed to be there.
Is Dave gonna be out there?
I believe David's Rick House is supposed to be coming. Like,
okay.
Super excited to meet this dude. So here's the thing: for the first time ever, like, I actually normally when I watch his videos, he's sitting down at a table, right?
Yeah.
So I seen him standing. That's a dude. The dude is like, that's a big dude.
Yeah.
So like, walking up on him, I'm gonna look like a dwarf, like, you know what I'm saying, like, or a little person. No offense, I don't know what y'all like to be called. I ain't trying to make nobody mad. Little person, whatever you want to be called. Like,
right.
I'm gonna look small.
Right.
Like, he's. I
mean, you're short.
Yeah, I am. I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
Like, I ain't no fucking big dude. So,
right.
But no, I'm definitely like, I've connected with a lot of these accounts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so.
Well, we're gonna be making content. While we're there, we're gonna do some. When we hit the place at night.
Yeah.
I'd love for us to be able to like post something every day we're there.
I'd love for us to be able to grab like a couple of people, you know what I'm saying, and do maybe some 5-7 minute like interview type things, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be awesome.
But we'll see, like, this is the thing, like, we've never gone, so we can ask full stuff all day long, but you just never know how it works. So
I think so, like, the accounts I know, Bruzel, that guy Ryan, David's Rick House, God, why can I not remember right now? Like, I follow a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm connected to a few. But, we'll see when we get there, man. Like, I'm looking to really get there. And
now, you had said you had some stuff in the works for us as far as, like, we got the shirts, but
yeah,
we got something coming, or?
I'm working on it. I don't know if it's going to make it now. Like, so things happened in between, like,
things.
A thing. A big thing,
and it was.
It changed some stuff pretty quickly.
Kind of changed your life, shit happens.
Yeah. So, but I think it will give us, right. So soon we'll have a secondary and third place to record, right? Because we can always. I will soon have a home cigar lounge, and then I've got a massive covered deck that. We're gonna get some lights up and get some furniture out there. So we'll have 3 places that we can record between Time to Burn, whatever my lounge is called, my deck, and then all of the cigar lounges that we hit. So we'll have some stuff.
I can't wait.
Like, we had our first little like powwow.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it was great. Like, we was in literal camping chairs.
Stayed way too late.
yeah, man. I was trashed when I went in.
I stayed way too late. At one point, Raquel texted me. She said, "Are you going to even bother coming home today?" It's like, damn, what time is it? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're not at the lounge, like where they kick us out at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. We was at the crib, so there was no...
Oh, man, but there was
no curfews.
Yeah, it was great. We're going to do some self-imposed curfews. Set an alarm or something. I don't know, but...
Well, we was having good conversation.
It was a great time. It was a
fun.
great time.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for you to get the inside.
Well, I've got to figure out what color I'm gonna paint, man. That's one of the hardest parts. And then, like, I'm looking around your room, like, and that's what I did tonight. As soon as I came in here, I was like, damn, he's lucky he don't have all them damn windows. Like, I got so many windows.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 walls without and 2 walls nothing but.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. I mean, and so in some ways that's great, and in some ways it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So where you need a window, you got the pick of the litter. But in some cases you're going to be just covering them up.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks. So I think, we talked about putting chairs on one side versus the other.
And I think it's going to be situational, right?
Yeah.
Like realistically, like first night over at my house, we didn't have a TV. Right. So
yeah.
I think if we were actually in the lounge, I don't know that we would all be paying attention to the TV.
No,
so we might
wouldn't have.
Actually just, so we
might have been a little bit more
right. Like we might have
kind
done
of surrounded with,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I agree with you.
So I think it's going to be situational on how the room looks, how it operates, right? Because we only going to use one door.
I mean, yeah, and I told you before. I mean, I think you're gonna find, like I did, that you set it up, and then months down the road, you're like, this ain't really working for me, and you do a whole ass change out, and then you do that for a year, and then one day you're just like, this ain't really working for me.
Can I tell you the God's honest truth?
And then you switch it again.
Huh?
And then like this right here, this is the third setup.
No, the crazy part for me is I've been thinking, like, grand scheme of things, like, we're doing this podcast thing and I don't think it's going away.
Right.
I honestly, like, I have all of this space now, and I'm like, should I just go ahead and do, like...
Oh, you're thinking like a podcast room.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Like a building.
Oh, okay. I got you. Like, yeah.
Just like, and haven't brought it up to the wife yet, but we'll see.
It's just not going to be cheap. That's the thing. Like, you already have the space built, and so you're just modifying an already disconnected but connected to the house type space, and that's cheap.
Yes.
Like you throw $2,000 at this and you're done. That's a lot. Like you can do a whole lot with $2,000. What you just described is like $20,000, easy, before you really put a whole lot in it.
See, I don't think it'll be that bad. I don't, because my thing is like, we don't have to go crazy right off the bat, right? Like,
it's the size that's going to get you, man.
I mean, but
because you're going to want at least 200 square feet, at least.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I haven't committed to anything yet, but like, just finding the little things already that are going to be hassles, like outlets. Like, that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Well, I can help you with that, because I don't have but one outlet in this whole little ass room.
Yeah.
So I'm making it work.
Running shit all the way around.
I'm making it work. So.
Yeah. So when we get off camera, I'm actually gonna have you show me that.
Okay.
Let's see what, like.
You can see the outlets right there.
So it's on that side of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one in this whole ass room.
Ah, okay.
Because they electrified this house after it was built, and so they cheated, and there's an outlet on each side of that wall. So the circuit for that is on the same circuit as the one on the other side of the wall.
Got you.
Like, they didn't actually do it the way you're supposed to, where a room is on a circuit.
Yeah.
And there's an outlet every 6 feet. That's the code.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have that code back when they electrified this house.
Right. And so part of the problem for me is my room, part of it is just like windows and nowhere to go.
Right.
So you can't put anything on those walls.
So. Well, I mean, we're clearly on the other side of the room, and we have power over here. So
yes, it's working. So okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, we'll figure it out. But
hey, we're getting close to time, I think.
Final thoughts. Let's go.
I mean, we kind of gave some final thoughts, but I think after we've smoked the cigar for a little bit, this is rested in the glass for a little bit. I'm not going to be as harsh as you on this.
I wasn't harsh.
Like, I think that this is a pretty decent pour, but I think that you relegate this to, pulling it out with the buddies because you're flexing a little bit. Because if you're by yourself, there's no reason to drink this.
So here's the problem. It ain't a flex for your buddies.
No, it's absolutely not. Absolutely
like,
not.
right? So
no, it's not.
You would never pull this out. Like, we would never go, hey Jason, go get that Elmer T.
Right.
It's about 15 other bottles over there. I'd be like, hey Jason, go get that.
But there's plenty of people who could.
Right.
And should, if they're in that particular group of friends that don't drink a lot, they don't drink high proof, and this is that sort of prestige bottle.
Correct.
I can understand it. You know, we're just at a much higher prestige. I mean, for us, a George T. Stagg is where we're at. Yeah. That's the bottle you pull out when you want to flex.
I'm gonna tell your ass to go get that William LaRue. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
go get that Found North 18 year.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of shit we're pulling out. You know, but I mean, on price aside, allocation aside, this is a decent bottle.
You know, doing this. So any other time we judge it based on that.
If you judge it with the allocation and the price, it's not worth it.
And that's a real thing. So if you live in a place where bourbon is hard to get, that bottle is virtually impossible to get your hands on.
It is.
And if you do get it, you're gonna spend twice the retail.
Right. It's crazy expensive, and it's not worth it. It's really not even worth the $60. And so
I'll give it 60. Like, I'll give it 60 for prestige and
okay.
The flavor profile on it, if that was on the shelf at $60 and readily available, I'd be okay with it. The problem is it's never on the shelf at $60 and it's not readily available.
It's not.
So when I'm not being harsh, it's a good bottle.
It's just the reality of it, right?
The reality is you just can't get your hands on it.
Right. If you could get your hands on it for $60 every day on the shelf,
all right.
It's a pretty decent bottle.
Yes.
I don't mind having it.
I agree.
You know, but if, you know, I'm just thinking about comparisons here that are not just basic like Turkey 101 or Knob 9, right? So Russell's 10.
Better.
45, $50.
Better.
It's 10 year, it's 90 proof, and it's better.
It's better.
It's just better. You know, so it just doesn't have the prestige that comes with this bottle.
Agreed.
You know, so I don't know, like maybe I'm all over the place. Maybe I'm not giving a good, you know, final word here, but I mean, when this is done, I won't replace it. Like, am I happy I have it? Sure, but I'm not going to replace it.
I understand.
Like, even at $60, it's just like you say. There's just so many other things I'd rather buy.
Like, I prefer Rock Hill Farms.
Oh, yeah, that's even harder to find.
It is, you know, but if we talking like, you know, apples to apples, right? Prestige, price point. I'd rather have the Rock Hill Farms.
So what about between this and regular Blanton's?
That's hard. You know what? We need to do that side by side.
Yeah, you know, I don't have a Blanton. No, I do.
That's a side by side thing. Because I don't know.
We should do that side by side because I don't know either.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't drink Blanton's often enough to like be like, I'd rather have this one. Like, I swear to you, ever since like I started collecting, I've bought one bottle of Blanton's. Every other one I've ever gotten was a gift. Like, every other one.
When I first started collecting, Blanton's was one of the first bottles I got, and I was so proud that I got it.
It's like a rite of passage.
It is. And this is, we're talking, man, whew, God, I don't know. I don't, fucking 6, 7, 8 years ago. I forget how damn long it's been, but, shit, it might be 10 years at this point, now that I think about it. But, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
So, all right, so future battle.
Yeah.
Elmer T. Lee v.
Well, I mean, we're about to finish this up. I'm going to taste it here in a second. If he got a bottle of Blanton's, I know he don't drink it, so we're going to go get it.
I think we're going to have to crack it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think I have one.
That's crazy.
We'll have to crack it because I'm pretty sure it's not open.
Okay. Well, my final thoughts I've already given. My final thoughts was correcting Jason's final thoughts. Give me your cigar final thoughts, man.
I mean, I think I kind of already gave them at the beginning. I still feel the same way. This is a really good, you know, transition cigar, going from, you know, say flavored to traditional. It's a good cigar for the night, whether you're brand new or you're seasoned. I mean, you might even be able to smoke this in the middle of the night and still be able to taste it, maybe, depending on what you smoke.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the price, I want to say it runs about $10.
If you go digging and looking,
you get it way cheaper.
if you go digging and looking, you can find them. My thoughts. I think it's a great cigar. I'm like price point, availability, flavor profile, strength. Um, I think it's a great cigar. I'm disappointed that I don't smoke them more. Every time I do have one, I remind myself how much I enjoy them.
So, is this on the high end of mild?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's closer to medium than it is mild.
Yeah, high end of mild.
It's closer to medium for sure than it is closer to mild. But it's not full of flavor, but it's got enough flavor. So this is a cigar that I think Espinosa has done really well. And again, it checks all of the boxes of what a cigar should be, right? But that's what I got, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, let's wrap it up.
One more time before we go, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so that you get notifications when we drop new content. I am Duran, no cool nickname. My partner to the left,
Jason JB Smoke. We'll see you guys on the next one. Put some smoke in the air.